Hey you guys, welcome back to Libro Review. I hope you're doing very nice, and I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks that you can use in order to take the most benefit out of the Flipkart sales that happen. Now, a lot of you guys have come to my channel through that video where I bought 45 books in 4500. That comes down to 100 rupees per book on an average. Though that was not the average, some books were lower than 100 rupees, some books were higher than 100 rupees, so of course there were a lot of variations, but on an average, yes, that sale was crazy. It was the big billion sale that happened last year for the Independence Day. There is this freedom sale coming up, which I also used up last year, and in both those sales I was able to use these tricks and able to get those books. There are a few things that I want to clarify before getting into the video. I am no expert whatsoever when it comes to all the tips that you will need in order to benefit from the sale. I'm just going to be sharing my own experience firstly, and secondly, this is not a sponsored video, so it's not like I have some extra information that people don't have or something like that. It's just that I used these tricks for myself, so they may be helpful for you. So that's it, let's begin. Alright, first of all, I want to get rid of all the negative aspects of the sale, because there are a few negative aspects and you don't want them at all, but they still exist, and I don't want you guys to be like completely hyped up or something and then realize that no, you cannot buy the books. So let me just get done with all the negative things. So first of all, the biggest problem is pirated copies. Now, when I got 45 books last time, I think 5 or 6 books out of them were pirated. Now you will have to check out the video to understand which were pirated and which were not, and the number may be like less or more than 5 or 6, but basically this is what I remember. If you want to recognize a pirated copy, you just need to see the book. There will be like some ink splatters here and there. It will look like it's been photocopied. Like the quality won't be original and nice as other books are. So that's how you come to know about a pirated book, and pirated copies are not good to have. They are pirated work of authors, and authors put in a lot of efforts, publishers put in a lot of efforts in order to get books out. So it is not good to have a pirated copy, because this way we are not supporting the authors and the publishers. Two things. One, you need to make sure that you are seeing the return date while you are ordering the book. Is the return date available? Is return available? First of all, will they replace it or not? Which is where you need to do your research. I got this information a few days back that there are certain books which are Flipkart assured, like F assured. There's a tag, blue tag over there, F assured, and those copies are usually not pirated, but even then we can't be like completely confirmed about it. So that is one thing. Secondly, look at the ratings of the sellers. If the sellers have really low rating, then don't buy from them. If the sellers have average rating or good rating, then buy from them mostly. But if you want, you can take the risk of buying from a seller that has low rating, because a lot of times, even if the seller is having a low rating, it's because of different reasons. It may be because of the delivery or something like that. So make sure you're doing your own research, you're reading the description, you're reading the reviews. Still, there are chances that you do get pirated copies. It happened with me, and it is my job to warn you about that. Secondly, I just wanted to say you guys that there is a pandemic going on right now, so I don't want you guys to be all hyped up and just impulsively buy books just for the sake of buying them. If it is not extremely important for you, or if you are not getting the book that you wanted, don't just put your money into something that you won't even read and stuff like that, because right now the more you save, the better. There is a pandemic going on, we need to be secure, and I'm just saying that you need to be careful about all these pandemic things. Also, be very careful, and please don't buy impulsively, and do your research while you are buying the book. Read the reviews, read the description, all that good stuff. Alright, now that we have all the negative things aside, let's start with all the positive things. Now, these sales have really heavy discounts, and the sale that I bought the books in had up to 90% discount, which is crazy. But that does not mean that those kind of discounts will be there all the time. So if you are not getting that kind of a discount, please don't be disheartened. Getting a book at a discounted price is always better than getting a book on its full price. Now, a lot of people do say that in order to support the authors and the publishers, we must go to bookstores, or in order to support the bookstores, we must go to the bookstores and buy books, and I completely agree with that. But at the same time, if you do not have the money for it and you want to like read more, then this is a good way for you to get more books in a cheaper price, which is through sales. And that is why just make sure that you're buying books on the most amount of discount available. Now, when you want to look for the books that do have discounted prices, now that is little difficult on Flipkart because of the I don't know, algorithm issues or user interface or whatever shit. So that's the reason there's a certain process that you need to follow. So I have my laptop over here. I'm going to show you guys how to do it step by step. When you go to the website, just search the book that you want, like any random book. It may be like, you know, the book that you always wanted, or it may be some really random book or some really random author, whatever it is. You need a starting point, and this will be your starting point. So you write whatever shit you want to write, and then you click on the book and you just see what percentage of discount it is having. Now if it is having the amount of discount that you want, then just scroll down, and there you will see a lot of books that have the same range of discount on them. And not only that, you will get books that have a higher discount or a lower discount. So you go to the book that has a higher rate of discount, and then you click on that book, and then a new tab opens, and this is where you roll down again, scroll down again, and you will see that there are books again with a similar kind of discount, with a similar kind of rating of discount. And this way, this is how your trail will start. So every single time you are clicking on a book, you're supposed to go down and see which other books are there in the discounted price, and that way you will get the best deals out there. The next point is whether I am planning to buy certain books or not, or whether you should have a list of books that you want to buy or not, and stuff like that. Now what I suggest is that, of course, make a list if you want to of the books that you want to search and get. But a lot of times there are a lot of underrated books or books that are not famous, which are on discounted prices. They turn out to be amazing. Honestly, there are so many books that I got because it was on a sale and they were amazing. I loved them. But there are a lot of times when of course those books are not nice, and that is the reason I tell you that you have to read the description of the book to make sure you really want it. But a lot of times the famous books, like hyped books, they don't have too much of discount, so keep that in mind for sure. And that is one reason why I never make a list for myself for the Flipkart sale. I just go with it, I just do it. I just read the description of the books and I buy my books accordingly. If you're an avid reader, I suggest you do that. But if you're a beginner, then make sure that you do have a list so that you can search it and then get your books if they are on discounted prices. And if not, then read the description of the book and then buy the books. And yeah, now the next point to remember is that you have to do the shopping as early as possible for you. For us, like on Bookstagram, usually what happens is that we have like alarms set at 12 a.m. so that as soon as the Flipkart sale starts, we start buying books, because the best deals are available on the first day and on the last day. In between also there are a lot of good deals coming and going. They fluctuate a lot, the prices fluctuate a lot, so remember that also. But the best deals are there on the first day and the last day, so make sure that you are able to shop as early as possible for you. And if you really want to get like the best deals out there and you want to be quick with it, then I suggest that you follow Bookstagrammers. Bookstagrammers are bookish accounts on Instagram. And how to determine whether they are buying books from the Flipkart sale or not is that you literally go on YouTube and write Flipkart sale, Flipkart book sale or something. You will get a list of people who bought a lot of books from that sale, and I am one of them. So follow all these people, and they put really good screenshots of all the deals. Now if you want, you can also like DM me and I will send you a list of profiles that put these good deals in their stories, so this way you can get good deals also. Now there were a lot of questions when it came to delivery charges. You guys, I don't have I don't have a Flipkart Plus Premium, whatever it is. I don't have like that. I'm not paid, like it's not like Amazon Prime or something. So Flipkart, I have the normal one, but what happens is that if you have a certain amount in your, like if your books are of a certain amount, then the delivery charges automatically became zero for me. And if it was not of that certain price, just below the box of that total price, there was this image that would show me that if I add this much more, like an item worth this much more, then my delivery charges will become zero. And that is why I paid no delivery charge at all when I did the shopping. And I guess that is one of the reasons why I was able to buy so many books at such discounted price, because there was no delivery charge whatsoever. So look out for that, and if it is not happening for you, then I have no idea how it happens, because I don't have a Plus account and it still happened for me. So yeah, I love how Flipkart is with the speed of the delivery, so that is a really good thumbs up for that. But again, be very careful, read the description, read the review, so that you know if as much as you can know if there is a return date policy or not, or if they are pirated or not, and all those kind of things. Also, the books are not delivered all at once, they come in batches, so that is one thing. And secondly, there were a lot of people who were asking me who the best sellers are. Best selling, I mean the people who send the books, the sellers. I have no idea about it, because I did not buy the books according to the seller. I simply bought them because I wanted them. So yeah, now that is another thing. But again, I told you guys about the ratings, so that is it. I guess this is it. This is how I was able to buy all the books that I bought from the Flipkart sale. I hope these tips helped you guys, but if you have any other question, you can put it in the comment section below, and I will try to answer as many as possible. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do share it with everybody, all your bookish friends, all the beginners in the reading world who don't have enough money to buy books. I think this will be very helpful for them. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, share, like, bell button, all the good things, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.